Hello my friends and welcome once again to another episode of Tony's Comfort Kitchen. And today I'm doing yet another Chinese dish. I seem to have a thing for Chinese cooking at the moment. Today I'm doing a very simple, very quick dish, and it's beef with tomato. First of all, we need to prepare the beef, and here I have about 220 grams of rump steak. We need to cut off some of the excess fat that's on there. Give it a bit of a trim. And then it's just a case of slicing up the beef into thin slices. Don't worry, you don't need to make them too thin because we are going to beat them out and make them thinner afterwards. Now you could use whatever cut of beef you want. I'm using a rump steak. You could use ribeye steak, you could use sirloin even. Something that needs to cook fairly quickly though, nothing too tough. And now I'm going to cut the longer pieces into. Give it a slice down the middle, and then I'm going to bash them out. Flattening the meat like this works in two ways. It actually helps the meat cook quicker, and it also tenderizes the meat as well at the same time. And there we have it, 220 grams of beef, nice and thin, and hopefully very tender. Now I'm going to put about a tablespoon of vegetable oil in a wok and heat it up until it's smoking hot. And when it is, it's time to add the beef. In a single layer if possible, and just let it sear on one side before turning it all over, moving it around. And after 30 to 40 seconds, it's time to flip it all over and continue to cook it. Now it's time to add one small onion, roughly chopped, or half a medium onion. Just stir it in, keep everything on a very high heat, the highest heat you can get. Now I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of garlic paste in, or the equivalent of about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic sliced up. Just cook it in for a few seconds. And then I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of sugar and a good pinch of MSG or monosodium glutamate. This is optional, but it will give that dish that authentic takeaway flavour, I can assure you. And then the secret ingredient of this dish are 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, but not just any old tomato ketchup. I've been reliably informed that Heinz tomato ketchup is the best, and it's the one that's used in the industry because it gives the best flavour. And what we need to do with this tomato ketchup, although it seems weird putting tomato ketchup in this, when it cooks down, it renders a completely different flavour, and you would not know that there is tomato ketchup in this dish, I can assure you. It gives off just a totally different flavour. So we need to cook that until the oil is separating from the ketchup itself. After a couple of minutes, this is what it should look like. And then it's time to add some water. I'm adding 200 millilitres of water to the wok. Let it boil, and then I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of light soy sauce and about half a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Now you can add more dark soy sauce if you want, but it will make the dish a lot darker in the final result. Just mix it on and let it cook down a little bit, and then I'm going to add 1.5 medium-sized tomatoes, chopped up. Now we don't want to cook these for too long because they will start to disintegrate and sort of turn to a mush. So basically the dish is almost done now. We just need to thicken the sauce with a cornstarch slurry, So just add a little piece in at a time and then swirl it around to let it thicken, and then add a little bit more until that sauce is to the thickness of your liking. There we go, that sauce is just looking wonderful now, nice and silky and almost syrupy. And the dish is pretty much done. Time to serve it out. I have a bowl of steamed rice. I'm going to place it on top, and then I'm going to finish it off with a few little pieces of fresh red chilli to give it a bit of a boost. You don't have to do this, it's optional, but I love it. And that's it, our dish is done, beef with tomato, and it's so quick and simple. Many thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, and if you do, please also hit that notification bell and you will be notified of any videos that I upload in future. So take care, peace, love, and I'll see you all in the next video.